how's it going? Nick here, back with another Cook's Bay jumbo perch hunt. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and I actually thought it out a bit better this time. We've only got a couple hours to fish, so I went ahead and looked at some topographic maps of the lake. Sometimes I'll go ahead and do that and try and find the fish a little bit better. Okay, I was gonna go ahead and start with the slab grabber right off the bat. And one of the things that I like about these inline reels is that this little trigger right here, you don't want to, this little trigger that's right here, you just go ahead and press that, and your line will just go ahead and float straight to the bottom. So I literally just press this little button, and my line drops all the way down, and it just makes for quicker fishing. So that's the whole idea, is to just get down as fast as possible on these panfish. So these jumbos will come in, and usually a school of a couple of them will usually come in at a time, like the big ones. And you want to be ready for them. So if you get one of them, you know, we'll go ahead and drop down as fast as possible. The slab grabber makes it really easy to just go ahead and pop that hook out. Hopefully the spot that we're in today, went ahead and did a little bit of research and looked at some topographic maps of the lake. So we're just sitting up above. We're on about 10 to 11 feet roughly, just on the east side of Cook's, but we're on a little bank. So we're just sitting on the east side of this little bank as well. So if you guys know where that is, then you guys can go ahead and take advantage. I'm tempted to just go ahead and throw on this little minnow here on my other rod. I can feel them down there. You can kind of maybe see my line, my rod twitching. That's them playing with it. So you can see, I don't know, you guys might be able to pick that up. They're playing with it. There we go. There we go. So just like that, that's how you know that one's on. This guy's gonna go back, too small. I might not even keep any fish today. We're just out here for fun. I just wanted to go ahead. The original plan, I'm in the jumbo slam for Lake Simcoe, but I forgot my bump board. So first fish down, so that's exciting, right? There's always a good thing when you're getting fish. We're just hoping for some bigger ones, so which they'll come. The Cook's Bay is full of big fish, so no shortage of that. But let's go ahead and see what we got. They're still playing with it. I can tell these are small ones. I can see them swiping away at it down there. But obviously, there we go. There we go. There we go. Keep that hook set. There we go. That's a good one. Nice, nice. I actually just saw that guy come in and absolutely munch that. So you knew that was a better fish. When you can see them come in and you know, take away the whole color of your bait. But nice fish. That's probably a 10. But we'll go ahead and put him back as well. I do have my ice scoop, but it's out in the thing there. But obviously we're on the fish, so I'm liking the area. If you guys are interested, drop a like on this video and subscribe if you don't mind, and comment down below, and I gladly reach out and give you guys a rough estimate of where I am. I'm not going to pin the exact location. I just don't want too many people out on the same spot, right? Because it's a big area, so you guys can kind of figure it out. Gives you guys a little bit of what to look for. But I have no problems explaining the topographic maps in another video too. Sometimes they're pretty subtle too. They're not always super aggressive when they go ahead and take it. Some of them will just come by. I just happened to look down the hole when that one came by, and I saw how big he was when he grabbed it. So I can definitely see them down the hole there. There we go. That's a good one, Nick. There we go. That's a better one. Okay, guys. So hold still there, buddy. Okay, pops right out just like that. Back down the hole, and yeah, these slab grabbers are good. They're probably one of my favorite baits to go ahead and use. A lot of the people around the lake, if you talk to them, they'll probably go ahead and say the same thing, that they prefer to use slab grabbers or something along those lines. So, well, I think we already had one when we dropped down. Oh yeah, one just went. I think that was a. Oh yeah, there we go. Look at that, guys. Haven't caught a herring in a while. I actually don't know if I've ever caught a herring out here. So that's kind of cool. Look at that. Nice little herring. Back in the hole. So we're getting a mixed variety out here. So this is kind of fun. I just saw a whole school of them actually. One came up and missed it right at the surface. And this is a good spot. Didn't take me long to walk out here. Probably 2 kilometers. Not even. Maybe a kilometer and a half. You really don't need a fish finder. I mean, it helps, but you know, it's kind of fun when you just go out there. You get a feel for the fish and stuff. So, and like I said, these inlines are great. Just hold the button, let it drop to the bottom. It's perfect. It's literally perfect. It's a good, and the biggest thing with them is they prevent any line twist. If you go ahead and you have line spinning and whatnot, line twists and stuff comes from the spinning reel when you put tension on it. So this has very minimal tension. It also reels it back up just like it was on the spool, so you don't get that twist. Just hold on, I'm watching this big one play with it. Yep, he's got it. Okay, he's barely hooked. Oh, damn it. He was shaking his head and everything. So that's the disadvantage of looking down the hole sometimes, is that you know, you go ahead and you have times like, there we go. That's a good one. I think it might be the same fish. What's a good perch? I just saw a glimmer of it. So but yeah, quick in and out. Another nice jumbo. That definitely was not the same fish. That other one, I saw it, it was big. But I think we're in a good area. I'm liking this area. They're liking the flashiness. I think they can see it from a distance. It's drawing them in. They're right on the bottom. We definitely picked a good spot. So I'm liking where we are. I am a little bit chilly. I'm running out of propane here, so I'm probably gonna have to go and switch it up, but we're doing pretty good so far. So when the fish are hot, and they're pretty much, I just see another one there. They're pretty much coming from all angles. That's another good one. I can just see his gills flapping when he's trying to grab it. Oh yeah, there we go. I think this is the one. I think this is the one I missed. This is a good one. Oh, these fish, maybe it's just because of how far deep down I am. I mean, it's not a bad fish. They're setting a hook. Well, I'm setting a hook just like about as poorly as you can get, because they're ending up pulling some drag still. So I'm trying to get a good hook set on them. But this would be a good day if I was keeping the fish to eat. But of course, I'm just having some fun. So there we go again. We're in the honey hole. There we go. It's a hard fighter here. There we go. That's probably the one I was looking for before. Look at this. Oh, it's definitely probably a male, because he's not super. Hey, open your mouth. Not super fat. So this would be a good eater. I would definitely go ahead and eat this guy. Hold still. Look at this one. That's probably a nice, probably just under 13, 12, 13. It's a bigger fish for sure. So that would definitely be an eater on a normal day. We're on the honey hole now. I'm glad I walked to this spot, you know. Planned it out a little bit ahead of time. Took my time today when I was walking out to make sure I felt like I was on the X. And you know, I treat it just like hunting. Kind of the same thing, you know. You want to be on the X where especially if you're like goose hunting, duck hunting, you know, you kind of do the scouting beforehand. You find the field that they're in, they're feeding, and they're there. That's another good one, guys. This feels good. Nice. There we go. Look at this. This is another 12. So we are in the area, I would say. So if you guys are looking for a nice spot. I'm telling you, these are some nice fish here. Not the biggest I've seen. I've definitely been in bigger fish, but this is consistent, and that's what you want to, you know, if you're trying to eat them. Consistency, consistency, consistency. No shortage. I want to get some big ones going. There's a lot of slush in my hole. I think I'm gonna get my heater going too, and it's definitely probably picking up the bite because of the fact that there's a storm rolling in later on. Look at that. There we go. Another good one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man, this one's taking off. Guys, what is this? Look at this tank. Just look at this. Absolute monster. I'm gonna be gentle with him. But look at this fish. Look at this fish. An absolute mammoth. Absolute mammoth of a perch. So these are nice. 13s. We're on them today. I'm liking where we are. So that one will go back for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and change out some stuff here. These are always a pain sometimes. One actually really well this time. Nice. Okay, let's get back in and do some fishing. I like to play keep away a little bit too. So drop it down, let it flutter away from the fish. Jig it a couple times. Wait for that rod tip. So go ahead and move. And you'll be able to feel it when the fish picks up. A lot of people underestimate the ability, just like that, the ability to go ahead and feel the rod action. Look at the size of this fish, guys. These are some jumbos out here. We want to go ahead and obviously be careful with this guy. Hold still, buddy. But let's see. Come here. Hold still. These guys. This is another big male. No eggs, but okay. Well, he doesn't want to open his mouth, but another nice fish. So we're slamming these jumbos, guys. There's no shortage, definitely where I am today. Another thing too is if you have a big enough bait and you're on a sandy bottom, is to go ahead and just bounce your lure off the bottom a bunch of times, and that'll kind of create like a feeding frenzy effect as well. Oh yeah, there we go, just like that, guys. Ooh, that came in fast. Jeez. So another good, probably 9.5 inch, 10-inch fish. It's another nice one. Go back down in the hole. And that, I felt him just when I went to go ahead and jig up. So when I was up on the upswing of my rod, I felt basically like a slack, and then I felt the tension, which, you know, wasn't consistent with the jigs that I was having earlier. You'll just kind of get to feel how it normally feels to go ahead and jig your rod up and down. If you don't always feel them pick it up, you'll feel it when you go to jig your rod. So it's kind of important to kind of learn that aspect of just muscle memory and feel. The rods will go ahead and do quite a bit of work for you. Just missed a good one. Oh, he's on it. I just watched him. I'm literally dropping it down the hole. He's interested. Oh yeah, he's playing. It's not a super huge one, but that's a decent camera size one. So there we go, just like that, guys. Look at this, nice one. Another nice one. Whoops, back in. Slab grabber. Let's give a praise to it today. Okay, quick drop down. See if there's any fish up high, because that one, we ended up catching him, but maybe there's a bigger one down there. Sometimes they'll go ahead and pick it on the drop down, so. Okay, quickly switching it up to the smaller jig. So, just having some pickups already on it. We're just waiting for a big grab. There we go. Look at that. Hey, this doesn't feel like too big of a fish. There's like a smaller one, to be honest. Oh, maybe not. Oh no, that's a good one. Okay, that's a really good one. That's the biggest one yet. Wow. Okay. Well, I would say that that's probably the same size as that other one. Okay, guy, hold still. Look at that, guys. Another good one. Nice, healthy fish. That's so maybe that's all it was just switching up. So it literally just dropped that minnow down there, and they didn't want the slab grabber. They rotate. Like, I find that you can rotate them in and out. The other day I was fishing all grub, but usually, like, you can go ahead and bring their attention in with the slab grabber, and I find that sometimes they'll grab the slab grabber earlier on in the day than what they're willing to take the minnow. But sometimes, you know, it's just giving them a different presentation. They could still be down there. If you're marking fish and just throw on something smaller, live bait always works, but even then, you know, like, you don't always need live bait to go ahead and catch these fish. So just experiment a little bit while you're out here. I can feel them pecking away at it. I'm waiting for a big pickup though, right? Like that big fish will come by and even drop it lower just a bit. And that's the nice thing about these inlines. I literally just push this button and I can drop it a foot lower. I can drop it 2 feet lower. That felt like a pickup. Oh, look at this. Wow. So that's the only thing with switching up to something smaller, right, is that you're gonna end up with small fish. But look at this. Like, you can go ahead and feel a fish that's, you know, a couple inches. Sometimes swimming it up a bit. There, look at that. Swimming it up, making them chase it a bit. That was a big grab. This is another good fish. Look at this fish. That's another really good one. These are some solid fish. People would absolutely love. This is the biggest one. This is fat. This one's a fatty. This one is a big fish. So once again, another big jumbo perch. Nice. Absolutely crushing. Look at that. It's the size of the hole. Ooh, okay. Just missed a fish. So you can see, just switching it up from the grub back to something that's more flashy, you can just go ahead and change their mood back up again, and can kind of spike the fish's attention again. So I can see that I'm getting some attention from down below, but we're waiting for a big one to come by and suck it up. With this slab grabber, right, I usually use a swivel. So the benefits with the swivel with this, that it gives it more action. You never want to directly line to lure or tie this, because of the fact that it actually hinders the action. Let it dart all the way off. It's going a distance, so that's pretty cool. Like, it is pretty cool when you think about it. It darts all the way off to the one side, right? We kind of reel it back in, just like that. Look at that. Boom. And that's a good one too, guys. Let it dart all the way off to the side. Jeez, buddy. And there we go. Another nice jumbo. So back to the slab grabber. Just off changing from that little jig back over. And today seems like it's a slab grabber day. Definitely recommend them. They weren't the hot shot in the last video, but they usually are. You can see they another side action there. Just another good fish right there. So another good one. Try and pop him right back off into the hole, and you can see they come off quickly, so you can literally just toss them off to the side. Sounds like I'm doing a promotional video for slab grabber right now, but now I'm just gonna go ahead and try and finesse them in, right? So now we're gonna go ahead and try bringing it up vertically, go ahead and see if they're interested in chasing it up the hole, and just dead stick as well. Just let it sit there and let them grab it. So make sure you're on the bottom, come up off the bottom about a foot, and then just work your way up just a little bit. You usually wait and see. They were interested in that white grub beforehand. I did switch it up to this brown one. There we go. that looks like a decent sized fish. I'm gonna go ahead and try and keep them off the ice. And there we go. So just went ahead and just like that, I switched it up from the slab grabber back to a more finesse approach, and got another nice 10-inch fish. We're gonna try the slab grabber one more time, and then we're probably gonna end up packing up. So hopefully we can get one more fish for you guys, and if not, well, we had a pretty good day anyways. So I think there's some fish down there. There we go. There we go. That's a fighter for sure. That's a good one. That's a good one. So all it took, just switching it back up again to the slab grabber. Sometimes they're interested in chasing stuff higher up. They can see it better, right? It's more light for them. That's usually the case, is that they can just see it a whole lot better. There's a good one there. Let's see if I can get them. There's a couple good ones. This is a good one though. Oh yeah. That's a good one. Nice. So there was two of them. Go back down there. Let's get the other one really quickly. Talk about fast fishing. Let's get them. Okay, we're gonna throw on the finesse quickly and drop it down really quick. Just see if they're interested in a minnow about the same depth, now that they know that that other oh yeah, there's some following the minnow down. Okay, there's a good one. Not too bad. Decent little fish. So he ate that minnow, so clearly getting his gill spikes here. Okay, so he liked that finesse minnow. Now that they're in the area, right, we just got to stay on them and keep them in the area. So you just want to keep getting back down quickly and to the same depth. So I'm going to go back down to about 6 feet below the hole. Well guys, I think that's gonna seal the end of this this day. Just had the tent end up blowing over on me. Not that big of a deal, but it is getting pretty windy out, so as you can see, so we're gonna go ahead and pack it up. Okay guys, well, that's gonna wrap up for today. You can probably hear that it's getting pretty windy out. It's about 9:30 now, so like usual, I tend to have my best success at 8 o'clock in the morning. So thanks for tuning in. That was a lot of fun today. So if you guys had fun, if you don't mind, like I said earlier, go ahead and subscribe, like the video, and yeah, we'll catch you next time. So hopefully this came through on the audio. If it's super windy, I apologize. I'll make another intro after, but yeah, it was another nice day out. So stay safe out there, guys, and have fun. Thanks.